Okay, folks. Mouse apparently is fixed, but for how long, I don't know. I changed its port and restarted the computer again, even though I'd already done that. That's what made me think it was completely crapped out. Finally. We'll see how it goes with it. Cross your fingers on that. Because right now I can't afford a new one. So, okay, we're Fair Evolved 5 will be out next Tuesday. Oh, there's a video of it. It's funny as hell. Well, that they've got for, a funny video for it. What would have made it better is if the zombies and the skeletons coming after the guy by the campfire would have broken out in the dance at the same time, together. You'll see what I mean if you watch it. It's funny. I just died laughing. I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. Because it was kind of, cheesy, but it was funny at the same time. Just because of the song. Yeah. Oh, Facebook reversed its decision for one of my videos. They were like, yeah, there is no music. What is he talking about? And the guy, decided to drop it. Knew he was wrong. Yeah. Like I said, if you hear anything in the background, it's either I'm watching TV, which I don't anymore while streaming, or it's a car going by the trailer. Remember, I'm in a trailer park. So, yeah. If you hear anything, it's gonna be a car going by, blaring its stupid-ass music. And all you hear is bass anyway, so... like... how can you tell what the bass is from? So anyway, they reversed their decision. Because, yeah, the guy knew he was in the wrong. He was just trying to be a dick. So, hey, dickhead, fuck you. I win. So, let's get back into it. We are going to be playing Ark Survival Evolved. We're getting back into this, and I'm going to change this to... Wait, is it under Advanced? Yes. To Fear Evolved 5. Because there's new colors. I think that's how you do it. You put in the event. You have to know the event name. And hit play. What that'll do is it'll pull in the Dodo Rex and the Dodo Wyverns. They are not tameable. Most of the animals get changed in their color, except if you've got a mod that also changes the colors. And gives you the stuff to make in the cookie pots for the events. And there's new chibis. I don't know if I can do 5, but I put Fair Evolved just in case. There's Fair Evolved 5 coming out on Tuesday. But it may not work, because that kind of has to be downloaded. Maybe just pick up Fair Evolved. But for Evolved 5, you get a chance to get all the past stuff, plus some of the new stuff. New chibis and stuff. And clothing. So, yeah. I thought about doing it yesterday, but I was like, yeah, not right now, but yeah. I gotta get in on official and finish my wall in a certain area, in my new base area. The base I did have, I completely destroyed it after removing everything. Still trying to find a place to live. I've got an option for something that I might look into, but I don't think so. I don't know. The guy's been doing it for more than 15 years, so I might. Don't look like a scam. I've been all over his profile. And I've looked up his business. It looks legit from what I've looked at. But, yeah. Anyway. So. I don't know if I put that in right. Let's see what happens. Tuna fish sound. Just tuna fish, salt, and mayonnaise. That's all you really need in it. I don't mix anything else into it. I'll put it on the sandwich with extra stuff, but I won't actually mix anything into it. I tried that with olives and it didn't work right. Black olives. It works right on the sandwich, it just doesn't work right in the mix. Same with pickles. Okay. So. It says it's unpowered because it's not powered by a tech generator, but it is powered by gasoline. So it'll use either. It says it uses gasoline for fuel. They had to change it from the actual other one that took just the tech generator. People were like mad because, you know, not everyone got the tech generator yet. So, alright ladies, even if I can't get y'all doing it, catch y'all doing it, if y'all are pooping me eggs, my item collector will get it. Same with you ladies, I don't have to worry now. I need more oil, but hey, I mean more gasoline, just to be on the safe side. That's what this is for. See? Already 3 dodo eggs and 2 trike eggs so far. Okay, that'll leave me time to go do what else I need to do. Alright. Let's go, Flyboy. Let's go get what we need. And build a much better, bigger base. And build a wall. I need more. Berries. Now watch, it should pick it up. Says 1 day, 19 minutes. Cool. Oh, 1 day, 19 hours, 23 minutes. Excuse me. Come on. That should be picked up. There. There it goes. See, 4 eggs. Yeah, we need a much bigger, better base so that we can, interesting colors on you. Oh, but I'm going to, let's see if there's any eggs over here. I think I'm going to do a dino wipe. There we go. And then let them all respawn, because everything, even though I wanted that Oviraptor, everything was on here already. It would not have been changed. For some reason, that is still there. But okay, whatever. Anything, your animals are tamed so they won't get destroyed, but wild dinos they'll respawn within about 5 minutes. See, already respawning. An otter and some, ooh, an otter, 100. Some turtles, fishies. Look at the other otters. You need otters for the north. They help keep you warm. See, this is why this area is not always a good spot for, this is actually right next to the swamp, but it's not deep enough for certain animals. See how that dolphin got stuck? Is that a... oh, that's a spitter. But yeah, see how that dolphin got stuck? It's not deep enough there. If I'd already gotten that one. There's the swamps right there. There's really only one issue with a lot of things. Ooh, a barn down female. Around the redwoods, and that's not a deep enough spot to put certain animals. Not even here. As far as your water animals go. Oh, that's a good level. That's low level. That's a good level parasaur. But we have what we need for that size egg. We don't need more parasaurs. Or we don't need parasaurs at all. See what's weird is it's in the ground. That's the one thing about that particular drop. Yes, all your parasaurs become tech. All your tracks become tech with what I've got on it. But the stupid tech RG with laser gun and tech Giga that's wandering around in the swamps and stay in the swamps, those don't spawn with this particular mod I'm using. And I told the creator that. I was like, yeah, that literally is the stupidest shit I've ever seen. They don't even actually fly. They basically glide around and never, you know, I'm like, seriously, that's just the stupidest ass shit. Stupidest ass shit I've ever seen. Now the bionic Giga, okay, sure, you know, that was okay. It was doing what it was supposed to do, but an RG with a laser gun attached to its feet? No. At least make it look like it's supposed to. Kind of like the, yeah, just make it look like it's supposed to be flying. Not, you know, the way it is. Is that a female? And is that a female? Oh, 2 females. Do I have enough? come back over here and we're gonna finish this off. Oh yeah, Stegosaurs. There's always Stegosaurs on the, even on regular. The colors suggest that fear worked. Now it's a matter of finding the... Usually the Dodo Wyvern and the Dodo Rex will only spawn at night. There's a Dodo head on top of a Rex and it breathes fire. Or on top of, or on a Wyvern and it breathes fire. If I don't find any skeletons, I know it didn't work. There's a regular Rex. This is a good spot to build too. I mean, kind of flat, but kind of not. But it's right next to the water, so you know, it's a interesting spot to build. But you've got your issue with Rexes and Allosauruses and, you know, things like that. So while it's not a bad spot to build per se, it is very it is slightly dangerous. You want to stay just high enough so that certain microraptors will not get to you. Down there. This is also an awesome spot to build. It's mostly flat and you're directly on the water. You can go up or down or, you know, stay exactly where you're at. Interesting rock. So, you know, it's not a bad spot to build. And this is where a lot of microraptors like to spawn at. That's why you gotta stay, you know, that's why I like Awesome Spyglass, because it highlights stuff for you. And microraptors will be red. So if you're gonna do that, be quick about it. Now normally you can't stay up in the air this long on one of these unless you've got their, unless you've messed with your INI settings. Game user, I think. And put in certain code. And then increased its stamina. Oh good, that's working again. I need ghillie leggings. Oh, shoot. You gotta get just right so you don't fall down the mountain or the volcano. So, yeah. Okay, I've got ghillie pants. Ah. Some spots are a good spot to build a little base. Volcano's one of them, but it's got a certain side entrance that you could, or side spot that you can clear out. Even though it is metal and crystal, it's just not a lot. In this particular spot. And that's right here. And it's a good way to put in, like, a cliff platform, or a specific style of cliff platform. There's some that you can expand on. And I think it's with superstructures and S+. Though, don't quote me on that. I haven't found it yet. Let me take a look. And then you put, you know, your stuff that you need for everybody to use. Make it a refinery spot. Let's see down here. Like your generator and replicator, or things like that. I think that's the platform. But don't quote me on that. And there's shields and stuff. It's just, you know, there's things that you can do. So. Anyway. So if you want to make it easier for people to come up here and have a place to refine their metal and stuff, you can put like a cliff platform right here, like literally right here off the front of this after clearing out this metal. And you can put like a gate there, but usually there's nothing up here. But just in case, sometimes something might, but I doubt it. Most of the time there's really nothing that comes up in here. So you can like come through here. This is your in-game dungeon. This terminal right here. It's called the tech terminal. It's the last one. Though it can do what a lot of the others do. It only leads you to the last cave boss. So it does the alpha, beta, and gamma too, but it's only for this boss. And you can it'll lead as soon as you do the first one. I think it leads you to Scorched Earth. Maybe. I haven't done it, so I really haven't gotten past certain ones, so you kind of have to, whatever you have on you goes in there. So if you have, and you have to get it past a certain point. So if you've got it in a put them in a cryopod. I don't know if you can get them out of a cryopod. But whatever you have on you goes with you. It's not a very high Rex. Ooh, pretty colors. And this is also a good spot to build a couple of traps. An RG trap and a high level trap. See that spot down there coming off this side? The volcano? You're in between Metal Mountain and the volcano. There is a cave here. So, just so y'all know. And like I said, this is kind of a good flat spot a little to put an RG trap or a regular trap for things like that Rex that was going to die anyway because it was so low level. But you can put an RG trap up here. As you see, it's the mountains. It's got a lot of RGs around it. So, and I swear, if people block off these caves like this on servers, and people aren't going to be too happy because you gotta have to use those caves. These are not just building caves. They're not building caves. They're storyline caves. Woo! An alpha T-Rex. Oh Lord. Just as dangerous as a Dodo Rex. Look at that health. 300,000 health. Not tameable. Unfortunately. There's Xenosaur. Raptors. This is also, I mean, it's flat, but there's no water around. This isn't also a good spot to build. It's just, you have to make it metal, for one thing. And with walls high enough, because otherwise, if that gets in your base, you're screwed. You can make it of stone or metal. I suggest stone doorways with metal walls, because a raptor can't get through a stone doorway, but they can get through a metal doorway because of the smooth edges on a metal doorway. I know, I've seen it happen personally. The only issue over here, if you do this right here, the only thing you're gonna have a problem with is there is no water around you. So you have to use reservoir tanks, and plenty of them. Unless you like build a crap load of pipes over here towards the redwoods down into the swampy area over here. So really, you know, there's different ways to do it, but yeah, you kind of are lacking of water. if you need water, you might have to build a lot of pipes on official. Otherwise, there are a few mods to where you can just plug an intake valve just straight into the ground, no matter where you're at, or on your raft. Because normally you can't use pipes on your raft because you're on the water. But there are a few mods that'll let you just plug in intake pipe, then snap pipes to it, and you're good to go. You don't have to be around any water. So, I haven't been into the redwoods yet, so... I mean, this spot's a okay spot to build. I've built to it here. Where is it? Where is it? It's on this side. It's on this side. Here it is. You got it. Ooh, pretty colors for a damn dip. But you've got this you can build in. Oh, crud. I got 4 I have to deal with now. You want it in front of you, not behind you. There we go. Most of them probably fell in the water, so I don't really care. But this is a good spot to build. It's kind of, you know, a hilly area. There's only like one way up, I think. Unless you do deal with this, and you can build in here. Not very much. I mean, you can only build one wall high and only do so much. But you can put, instead, a gate here. Or a gate down here. And things can't get to you. Big things can't get to you, small things can. But it is slightly, you know, protected if you want to do it that way. I love those colors on that dip. They're passive tame. So, but that's going to take a lot of berries. That's why it's always best to have kibble. Or make kibble. And then we got in the swampy area over here. Look at all that red. All those red things on the trees are your beehives. So most of the beehives are going to be in the redwoods. You'll find some on rocks everywhere else, but redwoods is your biggest beehive spot. Yeah, I think the fear thing worked. I don't see any... I think all the skeleton stuff comes out at night. This is part of the swamps. There's a couple of good spots to build against the cliff face for protection. Not a lot, but a little. You've got water, so you don't have to worry about that. If I was going to build on pillars, though this cliff face isn't very tall. Now you can build up here and build. I mean, it's not a bad spot to build up here. And this is close to the obelisk. And a lot of people continue to come up here and build. Which, to me it's okay. It's not perfect. Okay, I've already been over here. So. But it looks like fear may have worked. I have to wait till night to see if it did or not. Now, this spot right here is, to me, one of the best spots to build for a base. You've got this overhang, and a little bit of an inside overhang. That's a perfect spot to put your generators. Kind of back in there when you build your base, just make small rooms, a small room or so, and put your generators in there. Which is a good spot. But there's only one way up, one way down. Nothing else can get to you unless they fall from the top. And usually that's few and far between. So, and it's, that's a pretty good size area. I mean, they can't climb up the rock face, so you're good on that. And you have all the way to this point, you can put a gate and walls to the cliff face. And nothing really can get to you. So you've got, you know, this section. If you want to come down a little more to this small area and then close it off up to the cliff. Right here. And so you've got two overhangs. So this is another interesting spot. It's good for like turrets and stuff to protect, because nothing can actually climb up here, but you can put stuff up here. You know, so things can't, you know, I don't know, maybe a snake could, but you can put your turrets up here and see, here comes a snake after me. See if he can climb, if he can come up this cliff face. No. Or he hadn't figured it out yet. See, it says passive tame dinosaur eggs. Yet, you can't get close enough without knocking it out. Otherwise, it'll kill you. Don't ask. Maybe if it's killing something else, I don't know. Snails, you need snails for your garden, but we don't need one right now. Just so you know, they allowed snails now to reproduce. Hey raptor, you're gonna die. That's a pretty iguanodon though. That orange and that yellow. Yeah, iguanodons are mean suckers if you attack them. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, snails, they've allowed snails to reproduce, so, but guess what? They're all female. And they have to be on wander to actually do what you need it to do. Which, you know, doesn't make sense, because you need, to get the paste off them, they have to be on wander. Well, when you put them on wander, that's when they reproduce and mate. But they made them female. My boyfriend had all females, yet he was getting snail babies left and right. It says not, you know, no gender, but when he looked again, they were all females. after he tamed it. Don't know why. It's just the way it was. It didn't make sense to me. Didn't make sense to him, but hey, alright, whatever. This is one of the entrances to the green obelisk. Let's watch this in action. See who wins here. Oh, I think the Raptors are gonna win. Yeah, the Raptors are gonna win. Nice colors on the track. I don't like the green. It doesn't show green, but it is green. Spitters. After Elysius. I don't care about. But yeah, that track's not gonna win. Mostly because of that. The pack leader. The highest level in a pack is the pack leader. There's the other entrance to the green obelisk. And as you can see, when you come around, one entrance. It leads you around to the other entrance and leads up to the path of the obelisk. There's only one path up. Or it, and, the same path splits off right here and leads down to the water. Now, some people on private servers have built over, you know, on things like this, you know, in this type of area, which to me is not a bad spot to build if you're discreet and not, you know, don't make it, you know, overly obtrusive. I mean, it's a good spot to make a little bitty, you know, base. If you're gonna do that. You've got plenty of water to put your water teams down in. So, yeah, that's not bad. Same thing with the red obelisk. Though I have to say, over here, not as much deep water as you would think. It's more around the red obelisk that has the better spot. Oh, interesting. Yeah, beehive squirrel where you can't really get to them. Whoops. Bye-bye. I knocked you down. What level are you anyway? Oh, 400. I don't like your colors. All gray and green, I don't like. But anyway, best places to build is on the flat areas outside the green obelisk. So, I mean, this is a good spot, though it leads down into the forest over here. But you do have access, again, to water with no issues. But you got all this green area over here to build. This is also not a bad spot to build. I like this spot. If I had known we were that close over here, I mean, I like this spot. I've built here before. You got complete access to water. But it's shallow water. It's so no place to put your water tames. So if you've got water tames, you have to basically keep them cryoed until you get to the beach. So, I mean, I like it because it's flat and it's close enough to an obelisk to use. Water access. You've got waterfall access too. I mean, if you want to use the part of the waterfall and come around, it's not bad. You got plenty of space that you can block off. 300. Now I'm gonna go with my own stamina. So it's not a bad spot to build. I like it. See how much space there is? I'd say leave a small sliver of space open, maybe, for people to walk through. You basically have access to certain things. That's supposed to be on the cliff face, but it's not. See if there's any down here under you. You got this little spot right there next to that big rock. You can also, or you can put cliff foundations on the rocks, either over there or over here, or on both, and use that. Right here's a good spot to build. It's flat enough, and it comes out here. You can use the 3 areas, you know, to build and stuff. Yes, hello, Mr. Raptor. You're right. Again, you know, right on the you're right on the swamp, so you've got water access. So there's lots of, you know, rocks to, you know, you could build on the rocks up here. Not a bad spot to build. But everything you have would have to be cryoed. I'm not even joking. So, unless you use cliff foundations. This is, I mean, the edge of the swamps is not a bad spot to build. Ooh, alpha megalodon. Oh no, just a regular megalodon. Okay. It's not, the edges of the swamps is not a bad spot to build. If you build it right, you have water access to put your deep water tames. Land access. You know, things like that. Ooh. Did you just try to come after me? Seriously? I think he just tried to come after me. That was funny. I'm too high for it to get me, but that was just funny. It's a pretty Pachytherium. Purple and white. Basically, Pachytheriums are like your elephants. This is, I've said it before, this is a good spot to build. Ooh, I like that pretty red one. But it's low. Anyway, because it's mostly flat over here. And so you can do a lot of things in this area if you want something more like, looks like an actual flat castle. You know, a basic castle look or whatever you want, as long as it's flat. A lot of people do it. So, you know. But again, you're right next to the swamp, so you got all these snakes and capricochuses and sarcos to have to deal with. Baryonyx. You know, dangerous creatures. Now, up here is not a bad spot to build. It's an okay spot. I like it. It's just not as flat as one would think. It is flat in certain spots, but other spots it's not. So it's not that bad. Then you come further over here. There's good flat spots here, over here. It's an okay spot. Ooh, I like the colors on that one. But not high enough. Anyway, this is a good spot to build up here. If you use a tech bridge from up here to down there, mostly like a ramp, you can have a water base plus your main base up here. Or put your main base down there. I mean, you can if you have plenty of room, but also leave room to let people get through. I'm looking for an egg. I see these females here. One male, two females. So I'm gonna look for, you know, dropped eggs, and I gotta be quick because of their tails. They will come after me if you're not fast enough. And I don't see any. Which I'm surprised. I'm not talking about fertilized eggs, I'm just talking about eggs in general. Because you can find, you know, just dropped eggs in the wild. But I'd be able to tell there's a big blue egg. So that's why I'm looking. And I know what I'm looking for. Those are all rocks. Okay. And this is above this area right here, which is another cave. I think it's the cave of the pack. I don't know. So anyway. I mean, it's a good sized space you can build up all over this. I've seen people take up the whole thing. I've done it on my own server. Just because. It's got 3 areas to get in. 3, 4 areas to get into it. So you kind of have to make a good sized wall all over the place. I've seen people build right here. Why? Because it's deep enough for your water teams. Look at that one. That's pretty. Beaching himself. Beaching himself. I said beach yourself. Ooh, that one's pretty. Oh, Johnny didn't beach himself long enough. That's opposite of the one that I saw yesterday. That's, but I don't like that brown on the bottom. That just destroyed the whole look. All these bronze right here. Yeah, this is like Bronze Central. This is where they spawn at, more or less, in this area. You want while they're fighting something, you want to stay away because of those tails. Ooh, that's a pretty stag, but I don't like the green. The green just breaks up the look it would have had if it were. Oh, they were fighting raptors. Okay. Raptors decided they wanted to go after something else. That would have been a pretty bronze without the green. This area swamps is a good, like I said, good spot to build. Come over here. You've got this little island right here you can build on. But it also leads... I think this is where... Nope, this is a different spot. But it's not a bad spot to build. but it's more... Oh, there goes my mouse again. It's starting to mess up again. Like I said, there's some good spots to build. It's just how well you want to build. And if you can build walls fast enough to keep from being, gone after and killed. Now, we don't need a high level, always need a high level iguanodon or whatever. You just don't. See the size of the difference in the size of the size in the Diplodocus compared to the size of a Brontosaurus. They're actually smaller than the Bron. I gotta get up high because they're now fighting over here and I don't want to get hit by a tail. But you can tell the difference in the size. They look big, but they're not as big as a Bron. Now, Brachiosaurus is actually much bigger than a Bron. And Brachiosaurus, their special ability is rearing up on their back hind legs and actually slamming down with enough power to crush you. And it's kind of like a sonic effect, you know. It's an awesome. But they look like a Brontosaurus a little, but they're got bigger bodies and higher necks. Not longer necks, but higher necks. But we don't have Brachiosauruses on this. You see their tail? That's how Brontosauruses fight. They whip their tail. That's why I'm up here, because if I get hit by one of those tails, I'm screwed. The Diplodocus uses its head to push you out and away. Oh, now that's a pretty moss chop, but it's a male. I need female. I don't like the Parasaur. Yeah, he's getting hit by raptors. So yeah, there's a lot of differences between the two. And its saddle can hold 10 people. This one has a saddle that can only hold one person, or it's got a platform saddle where you can make a base on it. Make these guys your mobile base. Pachytheriums have a platform saddle. They can also carry a lot of stuff as it is, anyway. Pachyrhinosaurus. What egg is that? Oh, some little ass spitter. Okay, a little too close. I'm waiting for it to kill whatever it is attacking it. Something little, I know that. Stupid ass dip. Maybe I can drag it away. Okay, that's a moss chop egg. Oh no, Brachiosaurus. No! It was a Brachiosaurus egg. And we're gonna take off with it. See, that tech rhino would have been so pretty. There's that female Brachiosaurus. It would have been so pretty if it had been red and purple and no brown. We're gonna need a Therizinosaur soon. Great for gathering fiber and wood. There's a lot of good spots to build on this map. You just gotta know, gotta be careful on where you build and how you build. That's a pretty carve minus. That white and that red. Or it's orange. It looks red. Now that's kind of pretty, that red with that gold. Still not pretty. It's not as pretty as, oh, that's, Now that purple with the orange looks cool. Kinda. Make it fall colors. That black and that purple is pretty. That inventory keeper needs help, huh? I have never seen that happen before. Ever. Okay, let's set down right here. Go to his mod page to find it. What the hell? I've never seen that before. That has never popped up before. Oh, that's cute. Oh, Eco's got a new one out. That's cool. I love Eco's role-playing stuff. Okay, let's go to my subscribed items. Find where my inventory keeper. Yeah, I have a lot downloaded. I just don't use them all. Some are for other servers. Oh, there it is. Oh! It just patched. That's why. Oh no. Okay. He's updated, but it's not the mod itself. Huh. Yeah, it does. Supposed to be able to find his mod. Who makes it? Okay. Oh, start a thread. My question is, what's he willing to... Is he willing to pay for it? That's my only question. Or is he doesn't get paid, but I'm just going to go back and read that first part. Okay. Oh no. I don't get it. I've used this for a long time. I've not had any issues. I don't get what the problem is for some people. I mean, there's over 200,000 subscribers. I don't see any issues with this. See, it's an old mod. It's been around for years. I mean, because if you look at the original creation date, it's been out since 2019. And I've never had an issue with this mod. I don't know what anyone else's issues are, but I've never had an issue with it. I mean, but he's had to keep it updated for the updates in the actual game. He doesn't get paid for this, people. So anyway, I don't see a problem with, but they're going to be bugging him with bugs and stuff. Says, the likes, the subscribers, that doesn't mean anything to him. I like it though. I don't see what any of the problems are. And it looks like he's taking off all the discussions and stuff for different things. So, I'm hoping somebody will jump in, because I don't think he's gonna pay them to do it. I'd love it if he would pay someone. Okay. Oh well. I can get rid of that pop-up if I wanted to. Also a good spot to build. Along here. I've built here. And it's not a bad spot to build. Again, stay high enough to get away from those tails. If they start attacking. Oh, 2 Rexes. Purple and white and orange and white. And an Allosaurus over here? Okay, that's unusual. I've not seen that before. Okay, I already got it. Okay, that's an Allosaurus. A Rex. Interesting colors on that Allosaurus. Allosauruses and a Rex over here. Okay. Well, that... Look at all of those bronze around here. Okay, that's not far from where I'm at. And then you've got the swamps right there. Well, this area is not bad. You've got this section right there. You can do the beach. You can go up there. You can go up there. It's not bad spots to build. It's just kind of dangerous. Yeah, you could make this island a spot. It's not too big. It's not too small. You can like make inside that little pass through, you know, a base kind of protected on 2 sides and not protected on the other 2 sides. However you want. A lot of people, again, build over here and they've got this flat area for their birds and other stuff, and they build up. Even up to here and here. It's not bad. You stay off the ground. People share all the, you know, build around and stuff. This spot over here is not a bad spot. You've got the cliff face. No one can get up to you. But things can come down to you. So it just depends on how you want to use your space. And how you want to protect it. The reason I say this is a good spot because this is a big enough spot to put even some of your deep water mounts. I mean, it's not too shallow, it's not too deep. So you can do that, or you can just build off the backside and build a fishing cabin, right? You know,